Hey guys, Lucas Green here, and it's time for the Q&A for 1,500. And yes, I know we're at 1,600 now, but that's all because of you guys. You've overpassed our target. But this video is to celebrate 1,500, and then I'll make a video straight after, probably about the upcoming Q&A for 1,600. And probably by the time I get to 1,600 Q&A, we'll be at another target because you guys are just that awesome, apparently. Yeah, you just want to move. We just keep rising up to the next target before we get to the Q&A. But yeah, let's get on with 1,500. Here we go. We've got a bunch of questions, so let's not a good chunk, I'd say. Let's start off with Professor Milo. He says, "Have you heard of Batman Unlimited?" I will have to respectfully say no. I have not heard of that one. I'll probably look it up when if I have time. But I'll give it a chance if it's a good cartoon or something like that. I don't know. Is it a cartoon, a game? I don't know what it is, but I'll look it up and see what my thoughts on it based on its first appearance. Let's see. Olivia Productions says 3 questions. What's your favorite TV show in general? As of right now, opinions can change, but as of right now, I'll say Spectacular Spider-Man. Will you ever show your setup, and can you do it now? I would, but basically what the new room is, it's not much. And plus I'm trying to arrange my stuff here. So, but mark me, probably, let's say at the next, if I get to the next Q&A, maybe I'll do it if I remember. If I remember, can't make any promises. Let's see. He says, Oliver also asks, "What's your favorite Beast Quest book?" Easy peasy, Silver the Wild Terror. Um, I have said this in the past, and even though Series 24 was awesome, I will still hold in regard that's the best Beast Quest book for me because it's. I think they did it better than Tom, in my opinion. They did. If spoiler alert for Series 24, but they turn him into the Beast for the finale. But instead of him being more of an aggressive type, he was another presence took over him, and I prefer that. While Silver's transformation made him more aggressive, and he was still the same being, but he had a new side to him. So that's why I think Silver is better than Tom. And I've always liked the whole the best way to beat your opponent is to give them something they can't really kill, kind of thing. And that's how he was with Silver. So yeah, that's why I think it's the best. What's your and also I should mention we're going to the next questions. But I know Adam Ferns like he doesn't like this formula, like turning one turning like a living creature into a living being or animal into a beast. But if it's a good choice like Silver, then it kind of works. Anyway, though, let's see. Moving on to the Raptors questions. He asked two. What's your favorite superhero game / game series besides the Arkham games? Well, that's easy. The only one that can rival is the Spider-Man PS4 game. Um, game series? For a series of games, I guess the Lego ones. That's just a speculative guess. He also asked, "What fights do you hope to get into the second half of Death Battle Season 7?" I know there was like a recent like trailer or what of it, and it was all very vague. But if you're asking like what Death Battles I'd like to see, um, um, yeah, Batman Black Panther was done. Um, has to be I don't think they've done. There's lots of good matchups they haven't done, but as of right now, I'll just say Winter Soldier versus Red Hood. I think that would be a good live action fight if they could do that. That's just what I'd like to see. Um, moving on down, do you plan on doing something legend? Oh wait, do you from another one gone says, do you plan on doing something besides the Linksy series and Lego stuff? There is other stuff on my channel. There is the Beast Quest stuff. There is GBZ bets. And while that isn't able to return due to my new setup, I will try and get out some different various of content that I can. So not make any promises, but I'll try. Let's move on now. We've got 3 questions left. 3 people to go. Thomas, wait. Right, another one gone also asked a second question. How can I send you fan art? Um, okay, fine. If anybody wants to send me fan art, I guess I'll put my email in the description of this video. But if I get any junk mail, I will be deleting it straight away because I'm not really a fan of it. And also, don't use my email to contact me freely. Like, oh, hi, I'm your fan, and let's talk about stuff. I mean, I'm kind of a busy guy. So if you are going to use it, I would respectfully say use it only for fan mail or fan art. You know what I'm saying? But I would be looking at that fan art. Um, if I'm able to find a way to show it on a video, I will, and I'll give credit to those who sent me it. So I will put my email in this video. And again, like I said, only use it for the fan art because I don't really have time to do. I don't want any trash talk. I don't want. I haven't got time for conversations right now. Quite got a schedule to keep. But fan art, I'm open for. So another one. So thank you, another one gone. Last question. Right, Thomas Lunn. He says, first, how are you? And second, what is your favorite overall game, multiplayer game, and story-based game? Well, if you looked at the comments, you'll know that one of my favorite games are the Arkham games. And if you don't, but if you're saying multiplayer game, I guess Uncharted because it still keeps the story intact and the basic formula. So I'd say Uncharted for a multiplayer, Uncharted 4, if you're wondering, or the Lost Legacy wing. GTA is cool too. I'm not really a big fan of Red Dead, but maybe it's because of the oldies. I mean, I still play it, but it's not as much as GTA. But yeah, if going with story-based games, obviously it would be the Arkham or the Spider-Man games from PS4. Or the Arkham, yeah. Anyway, that's that. And as for your first question, how am I? I'm good. I'm pretty well handled. We are doing pretty great as it stands. Got a few struggles here and there, but I think I'll get through it. Last question from Bacon Sandwich, he says, who is your favorite Star Wars villain? A lot of people will say Darth Vader, but I'll say Darth Maul just for the uniqueness, and he is pretty cool. I mean, General Grievous is up there too, but if we're going with, you could easily say Darth Vader because he's iconic and he's the first thing you think of when it comes to Star Wars. If you ask a non-Star Wars fan, one of the things like, name a character from Star Wars, and they'll say Darth Vader probably. But like I said, if we're going for a new choice on things, I would say Darth Maul, just because he's cool. Shane was killed off in the first movie, but they did try to bring him back for the Clone Wars and the Rebel stuff, so that's that. Anyway, that's all the questions for this Q&A. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe, that good stuff. Hit the notification bell, right quote down below. And stay tuned for LEGO DC Superruns custom builds and various amounts of other content on my channel. Join us next time as I continue on the customs for LEGO DC Superruns custom builds and various amounts of other content on my channel. I'm not sure what custom I'll be doing next, but you'll know it is. Probably another Crazy Jane one. But that'll be it from me. I'll see you in the next one where I'll be doing a upcoming Q&A for 1,600 subscribers. And I'll probably be trying to do some sort of test experiment today. See how well that goes. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving me 1,500. And thank you more for 1,600. So expect another Q&A. Apologies for those who didn't get their questions in here, but you know, limited time, what you're gonna do. But there is always the next Q&A, which will be right next video. So, if you haven't already, we'll do another one. And that'll be it from me. I'll see you in the next one. Like always, peace.